Welcome to today's evening briefing session, which is 28/11. So, if you look at the index futures OI, it's largely a sell position from the FII side. So, 1.3 lakhs for the last couple of days, we have seen 1.3 lakh future open interest on the short side, and one needs to take a note of that. If you look at the index call OI, this has certainly increased from 1.4 lakh open contracts to 2.2 lakhs for FII. So the data which matters for us. On the put index side, we have seen some reduction on the long side for a put OI. This is for the index 3.8 lakhs versus 4.1 lakhs. So some reduction in the open interest on the put side and some increase on the addition long build up on the call side. So market seems to be taking a different structure as far as options are concerned, and this must be taken into consideration, especially for Thursday. If you look at the OI gainers, Adani makes an interesting case study today, and we'll be looking at the chart formation today. Also, Hero MotoCorp. So there's been action on the automotive companies in the last couple of days, given their sales in the last month or so. So the automotive sales, overall industry sales has increased by about 17% is what we understand. Coal India is an OI loser. Coal India, if you look at the past movements, we'll look at what has been the movement of Coal India in the recent past and how the OI loser category impacts Coal India and what strategies could be made basis this. Let's look at case study number 1, which is Adani Enterprises. Given the volume, Adani seems to be doing well here. A gap up here after yesterday's performance. The scope between today's movement and the lifetime high is significant enough, and one needs to watch out for this stock. Some action coming on this stock basis the news which is flowing in from Supreme Court / SEBI front. What strategies could work here? Obviously, volatility strategies, and one needs to study this. This has been an OI gainer, and this is no surprise given some of the developments in the legal matter. Hero MotoCorp, like other automotive stocks, is doing good. It has gained on the. It is one of the OI gainers, and has also gained on the stock movement front. So there is definitely long build up here. Again, it seems that it may give a breakout of this level, which is about 3,822, 3,850 odd levels. At such strong resistance levels, obviously one needs to stay careful. That has been the resistance since 2017 levels. So strategies may work better than naked options that you may want to do. An interesting case study is Coal India, which has been moving up since September, and the prices have moved from 220 to almost 360, 350 odd rupees. This is one of the first time we are seeing this in the OI loser category. Obviously, OI loser category means that someone is closing his or her positions, and you must read the price action basis this. So definitely there is something happening on the derivative side of it. OI loser could possibly have an impact, a sentimental impact on the stock. So one needs to watch out. What strategies would you do when the counter is showing an OI loss, or when the open interests are getting closed? So one needs to study it from that perspective. It is possible that seeing such movement, short sellers may come into picture. So one needs to watch carefully. The last couple of days, if you look at rather a couple of weeks movement, if you look at Coal India, the price, it has lost price. The recent price movement, which is today's price movement, needs to be seen in the wake of whether it breaks the recent high or not. So you need to watch out whether it breaks the recent high, which is obviously the resistance is placed out. If this does not break the recent high, then obviously this is an Iliad wave sort of a pattern, and may not breach the high. So OI gainer plus a recent high, a lifetime high, rather a recent high, 52-week high, makes it a case for a strategy on the short selling side. Some of the important news that you would want to look at, and one that brings our attention is that Jubilant Foodwork proposes to acquire 551 stake in a Eurasia-based company, and the price has been declared here. If you look at Adani Total Gas news, it has launched a green hydrogen blending pilot project at Ahmedabad. And as we understand, Adani, Reliance, and many other companies are focusing on green hydrogen, which could be a game changer for India. And Adani Total Gas seems to be a perfect fit here as far as green hydrogen is concerned. So fundamentals seem to be supporting it. Watch out for this news. And green hydrogen, definitely the government focus is there. As far as I understand, there is also a subsidy from the government which possibly may be rolled out for making the green hydrogen fuel sustainable and affordable for the masses. ABB India has launched a digital asset performance management platform for its assets, and United Breweries has launched a new product which is known as Heineken Silver Draft Beer. LIC is likely to launch a new insurance plan which is known as Jeevan Utsav on November 29th, which is tomorrow, and the new plan will give compulsory survival benefit of 10%. Now, this is how the insurance industry is changing. This could be game changer for LIC as well, and we have already seen the price action of this news couple of days earlier. So some certain things on the fundamental block happening for LIC. So please watch out. On the IV map, as we have been discussing for the past couple of days, week of 30th November seems to be volatile. This you have seen in Nifty today, Bank Nifty and Financial Nifty. So this week is going to be volatile. So if you are making profits, it makes sense to book it early rather than waiting till the end and losing it because of volatility, because you are playing on the other side of it. So stay careful, as we say. As far as Film Nifty is concerned, it breached the 19,700 levels, closed at 19,728. Did respect the 19,750 and 800 levels, but it did breach 19,700. So if you had done a strategy here, say 19,750 C, and topped it up by buying a 19,800 call option, this may have worked for you because this was an expiry trade. Since there is an everyday expiry, one could look at exploring expiry products, expiry strategies every other day, because there are expiries happening every day. Financial Nifty strategy is right here for you. So it breaches 19,700 level, closes at 19,728. Obviously, if it is breaching the day high, you would want to exit if you are stuck in any strategy. As far as the future OI mapping is concerned, we have MCX, which is showing the highest price change vis-a-vis the OI percentile. Manappuram is something that needs to be watched out. So it's not gained on the price front yet, but OI buildup seems to be good here. So Manappuram could make a good case study for you. These strategies are only for educational purpose. All the stock names referred here are only for educational purpose. You must validate on your own using your technical analysis and advanced derivative skills. Please do not believe anything on social media without verifying this, including this information that you see here. Tata Communication and Oro Pharma on the short side. Please go and validate this on the charts. We have some case studies for you in the presentation later on. If you look at Nifty heat map, it gives me a very good feeling because majority of the blocks here are green. So the structure of Nifty seems to be changing, and one needs to watch out for this carefully. If you have had a bearish mindset, same applies for Bank Nifty. Majority of the blocks are green, except for Kotak Bank and ICICI Bank, which has sort of finished flattish. The IV profile, we picked up some IV profiles for you, which is IOC, BPCL, and NTPC, which has a very high ranking on the IVP percentile. And we have plotted case study, Indian Oil Corporation or IOC as a case study for you. It is obviously at a 52-week high, given a breakout. When the IVs are very high, it makes a perfect case for the IV firms, the firms which are sitting out of Delhi, Mumbai, and Ahmedabad. They look for such stocks where they can short IVs. So you should be looking at shorting IVs and not picking up or building on the IVs. What does that mean? Obviously, you'll have to learn more about it in the classes and the batches that we conduct. BPCL again, we did BPCL strategy last month, which worked out for us. This is given the movement and given the price history, the volatility strategies may work better for BPCL. And please go and verify this. So volatility strategies for BPCL and anti-volatility strategies or short volatility strategies on IOC may work better. But obviously, please go and validate this. NTPC also, if you look at the price action, seems to have made a very good movement. Seems to be short on. It seems to have short on the IV profile, and one needs to stay careful before you take anything or make any strategy. Do understand how IV can create opportunities or trouble for you, especially if it is at lifetime high or 52-week high. So this is all for today. So NTPC again, stay careful before you pick up anything here, because it seems the IV seems to have shot up, and the IV firms generally like to short IVs. So this is all for today. I hope you have enjoyed today's video, and see you tomorrow as well. Thank you and have a good night. Take care.